for sure.
Wow. I have some terrible news.
What?
About this next one.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's the last?
It is the last of the Octomore 7 that I have. It is a dead bottle now.
What happens then?
Well, what we do traditionally is I ask for a moment of silence, please, for a dead soldier. Thank you. There it is.
And now we drink his innards.
And now we drink his innards.
I thought, Andrew, I thought seriously that you were going to freeze right at that point. And then when everyone's just down like this. And then we'll wait till you come back.
But my internet's out and I can't get you going again. Yeah.
We're all just like...
Or you just pretend that it's out. That would have been a good one. So tell us, Andrew, about the Octomore.
Oh, yes. So this is the Octomore 07.4, 7-year-old. The 0.4 Octomores are made in virgin oak. So nothing else has been in this barrel previous to the Octomore. So it's probably going to have a lot more of the oak barrel notes like you might get in a bourbon or something like that. It is also 61.2%, and it is peated. The barley before it's mashed and mashed, tunned, and ground. Oh my gosh! And the barley.
What are these words you are saying?
Mashed, tunned, and ground.
Yes.
You know, that's how you make whiskey. You take the barley and you mash it and you tongue it and you grag ground.
That's totally
But
right.
before you grag ground, you got to put a pit in pot, and then the kip of savelas.
That's totally correct.
Otherwise, you get a complete shimmenin.
That's totally correct.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes, thank you.
Before it is ground, when it is kilned over a lot of peat to a level of 167 parts per million. That is not the actual peat level in the whiskey itself, because through the fermentation and the boiling, it drops, and inside the cask it drops, which is probably good, because I don't know, but 167 sounds like that'd probably be, creating toxic levels of peat in your body and phenols in your body. So.
That would be organic water.
That's
when you're fighting the ghosts off in Moria.
Because that's what peat is. It's like dead organic matter.
Basically.
Yep.
Yeah, and apparently dead bodies too, as we learned in one of our
with Amanda. Yeah.
Like, it's not just plants and the frogs and whatnot. It's
a little extra flavor.
Whatever was there. It's just it's not quite coal yet, but it's on its way. So
virginal, these oaks.
Yes. I get a lot of oak cask in the nose.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. I could already tell this one's going to be spicy.
Smells like Christmas. But like
almost
in that
pine.
Like, to me, it reminds me of like it's Christmas. Like, it's when you if you've ever seen the musical Scrooge, where the ghost of Christmas Present, the guy who sings "I like life, life likes me." That's what this is like. The milk of human kindness, right here.
Wow.
Oh my God! That whole room full of treats. Like, there's oh man.
This literally burns my nostrils.
Have I had this Octomore before? I don't think I've had this one.
It was so low. I can't imagine I haven't shared it on another night. I know we finished the 6.
Yeah.
So I know you've had that. And I probably shared some 4 with you as well, but 7, I don't know.
I don't think I've had this one, because this like, it doesn't immediately smell super peaty, like
it doesn't.
From the get-go.
The thing about Bruichladdich, when they peat their whiskey, they are not using Islay peat, so it has a very different character than what you'll get from Caol Ila or Lafroig or Lagavulin.
And now that I've had it, like, I'm getting a bit of that smokiness in the back, though. There's a there it is. That's smoky.
Their peat's from around Inverness is where they get it, because there's an Inverness malter that will ensure that the barley they give them is the barley they get back. Where some other malters are not able to do that for them, so they're not using those.
So I worked at a restaurant and a brewery, and the first glass that I poured in was the first style of glass that I got when I worked there, and I worked there almost 10 years. The last glass I ever got there in that same style was our 8th year, and it was called the Octennial. and our the thing that we drew was the squid, these octopus enveloping like a French Nouveau lady, because we were lady face. So how appropriate to be in an octennial glass.
I think so.
For Octomore.
Oh boy.
Cheers to the dead soldier.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, this is
This one's not messing around.
No.
Mm-mm.
Like,
oh my god.
This is unadulterated by.
You taste that pine. I feel like I'm drinking a fucking pine forest right now.
Yeah, I was locked in a Christmas tree lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This one.
That pine is in there, man, and it is so good. What is going on in this? This is amazing, Andrew.
Your voice has gone up a couple octaves, I think, because of the alcohol.
Oh, this here is does this if I do this voice, does it violate copyright?
I don't think you're close enough to it to make.
Gosh, this sure is good.
I don't know why, but this is just giving me a memory of me and my dad at a swap meet looking for Star Wars action figures.
That's awesome.
That's a beautiful.
That's
memory.
That's better than being locked in a Christmas tree lot.
I do feel like one of the great things about Scotch is it is chock full of nostalgia because it has so many interesting and variated smells and flavors. Like it hits memory stuff that and activates it that you wouldn't normally, hit. That's what I love. One of the things I love about it.
Are you okay, Cory?
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
My eyes are watering so much that it's fogging up my glasses.
Eyes are rolling around. I'm like, uh-oh.
This is a spicy meatball.
And this is something I'm like,
holy cow.
I don't want to science this. Like, someone can if they want to, but this is not like it is. This is like a perfect experience right here. Like the smell, the taste. Like I don't know that you. I'm scared to see what would happen. Oh, is Arlo?
I'll give it a go.
Alex is gonna.
Or did Arlo already do it?
I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it in the name of science.
I will, as a former forensic chemist, I think I have to as well.
Oh, good. I want to hear more about that, though.
I think also, like, if you're getting a lot of alcohol or heat, it's probably a good thing to try as well. Like more than you'd want.
Here's one little tiny droplet of water.
There's amazing chemistry that goes on in this. Just the making of whiskey. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Whoa!
I prefer it with science.
Oh, really?
Really?
The science weirdly takes like the heat of it and moves it to the back of the palate. Like instead of initially kind of feeling like it's a sharp, like the burn feels pretty immediate without the water. But then when you add water, it kind of glosses over your entire tongue until the very back of it, and then you start to feel the heat.
Yeah.
Was it the Talisker or the Port Askaig that also had that kind of push the alcohol to the back? I can't remember now.
Yeah, I believe so, because that was
a little
one
bit.
I had.
I think it was the Talisker.
My memory's gone.
The Scotch is working.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
you
I
kill
think
brain
I
cells,
that.
but the strong ones survive.
I just added some science.
Yeah.
All right. Arlo's sciencing. Let's see. We'll see what. I don't know. I'd have to pour some more in there if I'm going to science it because I have just so little left.
I don't think you should, Joseph. I don't think it's worth it.
No.
I mean the heat, like because I'm clearly someone who's used to drinking a lot of Scotch. Like the heat doesn't really get me like it, as bad. And I don't know, but I do.
I like the heat.
Yeah. But you liked it with the science, though, right, Alex? Did you like it more?
Science.
Did you like it more? Or?
That's the thing. I don't think it's better or worse, just different.
Okay.
It's
because the flavor is mostly the same.
It's a different experience with the science, but I think I prefer pre-science.
I think, yeah.
I'm a post-science with this guy, but I remember the Octomore 6-year, and I preferred it pre-science.
I'm gonna have to have a little bit more, just a little bit more of this because
that's the last there is of it in my collection. I mean, there's more out there in the world. They made like 12,000 bottles or something, but yeah, I
save this.
Save this one.
Andrew,
liquid.
Is there a bottle that you have not opened?
There are certainly bottles in my collection I've not opened. They've generally been ones that I've had at the Whiskey Society at work, so I know what they taste like already. But there's also a little tiny bottle, I think it's 20 centiliters of PC5 that's just sitting there, and that's going to be for a very special occasion. That is the whiskey that it does everything in the flavor profile spectrum in my mouth. It's just a wonderful, wonderful dram. We kind of went in on a bottle together and split it up into these little 20 centiliter bottles, because getting a bottle on your own is it's a small fortune. They're pretty expensive. Like they're between $800 or $1,000 if you can find them on auction right now.
So PC is Port Charlotte, is that right?
It's a Port Charlotte, yeah.
Oh, Port Charlotte's awesome.
Now the PC6, the PC7, the PC8, all these, the subsequent years they released, they're all very good, but they compared to the 5 was just a revelation. It was just the right age and the right casks, and just whatever happened in that organic chemistry was just like
I love watching and listening to Andrew talk about Scotch.
I was just thinking that.
It's so delightful. You can see he loves it so much.
Yeah, there's so much reverence and joy for the craft of it, not just even like the experience of drinking it.
It's just amazing. Today would have been day 16 of my trip to Scotland. I'd have tomorrow, and then we'd fly back Monday. So I'd be in Edinburgh right now at the Scotch Malt Whisky Society, the vaults, having lunch, or maybe driving to Glasgow for our last couple of nights.
So on to the alternative timeline where you are actually doing those things.
To alternative timelines.
Alternative timelines. Well, Andrew, thank you for letting us share this with you as your virtual Scotch tasting alternative.
We certainly would not have been in Scotland with you.
More's the pity.
This is so good.
That's really nice.
I'll point this out just really quickly. This is the map contest. I don't know. So far, I haven't heard about anyone doing any of these, but if you can tell me what map this is, what it's from, then I will send you a copy of Postcard Dungeons. Don't say it. You can ask me later if you think you know what it is, but it's a map from a game. Some game. Could be a video game, could be a role-playing game, could be a board game. It's just a map. I'm just putting a map from a game.
Do you think you could send us a picture of it closer up later,
or is that part of it?
Or do we have to see it from such a small distance? No, he's doing it.
I'll send you a picture. Is this something I can post along with the photo? Because I think
the picture. I think that might make it too easy. I feel like if people want to look at the details, they can like zoom in on it, because it will. I think this one is pretty easy if you. If you can look at it. So
okay. That's all good. I've been letting my Apocalypse beard grow here.
Yeah.
It's getting out of control. I combed it before the show to try and tame it down. But I woke up this morning, it has its own Instagram profile. Like it's been posting overnight on its own.
I tried recently to grow a beard and then I stopped, but this is like the most full it's ever been.
Yeah, you're growing one right now.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to, but then like a couple weeks ago, I was like, everyone else is doing it, I'm gonna go ahead. But this is not like I've been shaving up until now.
I
almost shaved mine off today. I'm getting, because now it's like when I go outside for a walk and wear a mask and with the heat, it's like its own climate. It's a swamp.
I can see that.
Hey, if you guys at one point decide to play 7 Days to Die, I would love to play that with you. If that's okay for someone who plays a game to have already played something.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's up to you. But it's a multiplayer game, like it's a co-op player versus the zombies game. So it's like a Minecraft game where but you get attacked by zombies. So you're building up all these defenses, and zombies are kind of attacking you. But on the 7th day, like a gazillion zombies attack you.
I've heard of this game. Yeah, I've definitely wanted to play this. It's on PC.
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Yeah, if we can find a way to play a game together so that we could be on the See No Evil podcast, I would love that. That'd be,
we could all play 7 Days to Die. Like we could definitely, you could play with up to I think 8 people. So
can you use it on a Mac or do you need a PC?
I believe 7 Days to Die I believe is on a Mac as well.
Cross platform.
There you go.
Operating system.
Well, that'd be great. We've definitely been meaning to get you on the podcast for a long time now, Joseph, because you're an avid gamer, and You too, Andrew. But do you play as many video games as Joseph?
I've played a lot of video games.
He knows more about Scotch than I do by a very large amount.
Also, your knowledge and in-depth appreciation of occult and the bizarre and the strange has been a draw for getting you on.
Well, I'm happy to do anything with you guys because I love you guys.
We're gonna rob a bank.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
Great.
Is that next week, or are we? Because I thought it'd be wrong to do that on a Sunday.
Oh, not everyone. All right, fine. We could do it whatever day of the week. It doesn't matter.
Wednesdays are good for me.
But wait, you're robbing a bank in a video game, right? Is this Grand Theft Auto or?
Yeah, in the video game of life.
Yes.
At least you're wearing masks, so
Yeah.
it's safe. Yeah.
Yeah. No, who am I kidding? I don't go outside that much anymore these days.
I only go outside to rob banks.
Oh man.
I want to thank you guys for coming on and doing this, and I hope you are able to enjoy the whiskey the rest of the week as well, the extra that I gave you. I appreciate you guys so much. You are also you have a Twitch channel as well called 13 Outpost that you're doing stuff, Outpost 13, you're doing stuff on currently, just to plug that as well. Cory, you're teaching people how to use free image editing apps on the iPhone or the Android to basically do to image process their photographs without having to spend money on things. And it's amazing. It's on Monday afternoons. Arlo and Alex, you guys are doing this insane made up music where you record and produce a song in front of everyone over the course of 4 or 5 hours on a Wednesday night. It's the most fun thing to do, to just watch and listen and contribute when you ask for suggestions and just see what kind of song comes out of it. Because I think you're not stuck to any one genre. You're going all over the place. It's so compelling, and by the end of it, you have to love that song because you've heard it so many times. You've heard it build up and seeing the magic that you guys do to edit it and to take snippets and segments and move them around and how you master the whole thing. It's a brilliant effort, and it's so technically difficult to do. I admire you so much.
Thanks, man. That's really lovely to hear.
Yeah.
Cheers again.
Cheers. Made up music.
I'm all out.
Oh, me too. I guess I'll have to pour a little more in there.
I'll have to pour a little more.
Pour just a little bit more.
Do I have to? I probably shouldn't.
Well, why not? You're at home.
Okay.
Yeah, are you driving somewhere later? Is that
happening?
I haven't driven my car in 66 days.
You go out and start it though, right?
Start it, right?
Yeah, once a week.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for the shout out, Andrew, and definitely anyone who's watching this, you can check out Outpost 13 on twitch.tv. There's a lot of cool shows happening. You'll probably see Andrew and Joseph on there at some point.
Yep.
So after all this, I just want to ask you guys, what do you think? Do you like whiskey?
No.
No.
I fucking love whiskey.
Oh,
that was our best yet. That was our best.
That was actually really good, honestly.
Nice.
Man.